Michael Jackson is as famous now as he was then. Like, these little kids know his songs. These little kids do the dances. They know all the yin yin yang. It's just not, the controversy is not around him anymore, which, we're happy about because let him rest. Yeah. But he's still famous. It was kids in the movie theater dressed up like Michael Jackson. It was kids in the lobby doing the moonwalk and all that, jumping on their heels. On the tip of their toes. Like, he's still famous.
Nobody will ever be as famous.
He's been dead almost 20 years, which also gagged me when I did the math. Because I also did not realize he died so long ago. He still, it feels like he was making music longer, and it feels like he was alive way longer.
Yeah.
I'm done going off now. You can go ahead. Until I respond. They never said the Psyce podcast was too much.
Who knows more about music than us?
The Psyce is a black podcast spanning all genres with a sprinkle of pop culture and a shit ton of foolishness.
If you're not from DC, you probably don't know what Psyce means.
And it's from no shit.
Actual recording is higher quality. I ain't said that in a while.
It's the way you literally say that like every episode, and I never thought it was going to actually stick.
I just be saying stuff. That's really my problem now. Like, shut up. Woo. Well, we are back. It's been a little bit of. What's the gaga?
I mean, what season is it? I don't know. We had like 3 different seasons just this one day alone. Like,
even today.
What? No, like literally today it was whatever. We're not gonna talk about it. But global warming and God doing what they want to do is swirling the nation. But we are technically getting closer to summer, so I'm excited. I know people be like, oh, I can't wait for summer because I can't wait to be outside. As people who never go inside, I really love summer because I could just wear less. Even though I be wearing nothing in the wintertime, but I wear nothing with stockings. The Beyonce method.
I had to Beyonce be having on 5 pairs of stockings. You just work with your one.
Work my set, swirling key.
A lifestyle coach. Yeah, we moonlight as the Weather Channel episodically, and I'm just glad that it is still yet holding on from a summertime perspective. The light is at the end of my personal tunnel. Because last weekend it was gloom and doom for days on end.
Shagoon. For doom.
For doom. I actually seen her this weekend too. Love her.
Oh, I was watching the performance. I said, I know that's right, Keish. Look it up, Keish.
That is funny. She said, don't start now.
She said, I know y'all ain't come to DC without a room.
She laid the girls out for Pride. Happy Pride.
She said the girls was living pillar to post at Pride.
I'm so sick of sissies. I don't know what to do.
I didn't see you.
It's fine. I'll say it again.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a thing. Pride was this weekend. Shout out to all of the blacks and all of the DC and all of the gay.
And all of the gay. I wish I was there, but child, you wouldn't have been outside, so it don't matter.
Right. I told the girls I would give them one event. I went to my one event, had my face balled up for 2 hours and left. Nice to see everybody.
Muse hate the club. And by the club, I mean the gay club.
I be trying to be in solidarity with the gays. I had some friends in town, so I was like, okay, I need to make sure that I see them. But I was in the house most of the weekend.
He said, see
them.
Not
yo. It's not my set, but happy Pride. I'm glad that the people showed up and showed out. DC was a zoo.
Not a zoo.
I know since we've recorded, you have seen the Michael movie 3,000 times. So
wish I saw it more.
I know I ran down my little run through of it on our last episode, but tell the people how you felt because a movie.
Okay, y'all. I have actually only seen it 2 times.
I just keep adding numbers every time we talk about it.
I know, right? But I wish I actually saw it that many times. So that's why I be rolling with. Okay.
Rolling right.
I saw Michael Jackson twice. The first time I saw it with my family, like in Philadelphia, had the time of my life. But because we didn't buy our tickets in advance, we saw it 3 weeks after it came out. So we didn't think it would be crowded. We was in the front row like this.
I was about to say, I thought it was.
And y'all know I already got pinched nerves in my neck and carrying on. So I was fighting for my life during the whole movie. But then we went on a family vacation with family members down south. And I said, oh, guess what? Guess what we doing? It's raining. While we on this beach trip, guess where we going? Saying, yeah, the AMC for 50% off Tuesdays.
All down to the AMC. There's a deal.
I didn't know that was even a thing till we got down there. And baby, I worked it. I was going to go see Billie Eilish the next day. But I was like, am I about to spend $40 round trip on an Uber for a $7 movie?
It's me thinking that Billie Eilish was on streaming when you told me you was thinking about going to see it because everybody got a streaming concert, documentary show, Love Below on there right now.
But you know, they also put them in theaters to get a couple of extra dollars on top of it. So, but I'm not going to that. Anyway, forced the family to go while we were in Florida, in rainy Florida. And when we had good seats where I could look at him straight on, when the girls on TikTok said that Human Nature is Song of the Summer, they weren't lying.
Move over.
They weren't lying. That scene where he said gun, 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 with the blue lights, and then he turned around and said, baby, I was screaming in the theater so bad. I had to put my face in my hoodie, y'all, because I just couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. I was obsessed with Michael Jackson as a child. And, you know, since he's passed, you know, I think of him fondly, but I don't think of him.
Yeah. I hate when that happens, but I know what you're talking about.
But now he's all I think about.
Yeah. And
my whole Twitter algorithm, my whole TikTok algorithm is Michael Jackson content, past, present, and the future. I'm seeing videos I ain't never seen before. I'm doing an AI checker on pictures to make sure they're accurate if I never seen them before, because y'all know I don't play about that AI foolishness. Speaking of, y'all moms and aunts is wearing that I'm a Black Woman song out.
We're not going to have no water or no grass thanks to the girls using AI just to check their schedule. I'm so tired. Ooh.
It's a fool with it. But anyway, so I am back under what the girls are calling mycosis, where he's just all I can think about. Like, I'm just wrapped up in Michael Jackson. But one thing I wanted to bring to the cast, now that I've seen the movie, and I'm trying to see it again in IMAX, but let me not get greedy. I didn't really realize how Michael Jackson's career, like his run, like his consistent run and like run of albums technically ended in 1991.
Yeah, when you brought that up as a point, I was like, talk to him, Steph.
I did not realize that because History was 1995 and History was a double disc, but half of the album was obviously, the one disc was all, you know, like a best of.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had some new cuts on the whatever, but when you talk about Michael in his back-to-back prime, it started in like 1960 and it wrapped at 91. So literally, if you are younger than Michael Muse, you never even got to experience. Matter of fact, it's no shade, Mike, because what year was you born in, children?
88.
Just made the cut.
But I had, you're not wrong, because I had this realization in the theater, not necessarily about his run, but how the time frame that I was born as a millennial, Michael Jackson was already Michael Jackson. Like he was already the biggest star on the planet when I was birthed into the planet. So
Correct.
My experience with him and his fame as a child star is very different from people who might have been born just like a few years older than me.
Yeah, like, I mean, my mom's favorite home video is me in the basement. I'm like 2 years old dancing the bed. And this is an iconic video in my family, but it just never sat in my brain that I was that young when that album came out. Mm-hmm. Like when Dangerous came out, I was only 5.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if I would have been born any later, I wouldn't have gotten to like when they had the TV specials and he was, I think, in like Ukraine or somewhere, like watching it. So like having experiences of Michael Jackson live on TV and like these big TV moments. If you were born in the 90s, you really didn't get to experience that. And then it's so crazy to me because also we talked about this offline, Muse. Michael Jackson is as famous now as he was then. Like these little kids know his songs. These little kids do the dances. They know all the yin yin yang. It's just not, the controversy is not around him anymore, which, you know, we're happy about because let him rest. Yeah. But he's still famous. It was kids in the movie theater dressed up like Michael Jackson. It was kids in the lobby doing the moonwalk and all that, jumping on their heels. I mean, on the tip of their toes. Like, he's still famous.
Nobody will ever be as famous.
He's been dead almost 20 years, which also gagged me when I did the math. Because I also did not realize he died so long ago. He still, it feels like he was making music longer, and it feels like he was alive way longer.
Yeah.
I'm done going off now. You can go ahead. Until I respond.
All I was going to say is, I think I said it to you offline before, but the impact and the legend of Michael Jackson is greater than any other artist that I think we've ever seen. And maybe that is, no, I can't even say that that's just in Black. Like Bruce Springsteen, Sting, Madonna and them do not have the lore and the landscape of fandom that I feel like Michael Jackson does. It's kind of crazy that he was everybody's favorite celebrity, including celebrities. Like when I went to go see that movie, not only were there kids in the theater, but it was also like kids way too young to even have experienced him in any kind of way. Like we're born after he passed and he's still the greatest of all time to them. Like all of these TikTokers and people putting up reels on Instagram and stuff in tribute or just relishing because the movie is out now. Them niggas wasn't old enough to like know him.
You wasn't alive, though.
Is that from something?
No.
Yeah, it's really remarkable to see and to watch and to live through again, because I don't know, I already ran y'all down my experience with the movie, but the fact that it broke the box office like it did, the fact that it had the directors that it did, like I knew that it was going to be good, and I just hated seeing it in that screening and waiting for all of the different takes and the backlash and stuff, because people be wrong. But I'm glad that it is still doing as well as it is and people are still going to see it because it was such a good movie to me.
It was at 700 million when it went to Japan. You know what Japan give. Y'all know what Japan give when it come to Michael.
You know what Japan gave when it, you know what Asia gave when it come to anything.
So it's going to cross that 1 billion mark. And somebody said on Twitter, no shade, just keep it in the theaters till part 2 come out.
You know what? Just keep going back to see it. That would kind of, I would live. They don't do
like,
stuff.
Just don't take it out the theater. Just like keep it in the theaters because people are going to keep going. What they should also do is release some concerts. I went back and watched the Victory Tour.
Of course you did.
I've never seen it. Had a ball. My aunt was there. My aunt had a revelation. She said, oh yeah, I was there. I was pregnant with Kenny and everything. I said, Neil, me and my cousin got a beef because how he seen Michael and I didn't get to see Michael. I mean, he seen it from the womb. But he was breathing the same air.
Seeing it from the womb is really ridiculous.
Because I seen it from where? The room. So I'm sick about it.
Yeah.
But I watched the Victory Tour, and now I want to listen to the old like Jackson's albums, because I've never listened to like Jackson's albums. I know they're big singles and that's it, but they was doing songs that I was like, oh, this is a cut. Yeah. And it's a duet that's from Jermaine's solo album. It's a song with him and Michael Jackson. That's like the best song I ever heard in my life.
We are in the minority when it comes to the Jacksons. But I just think it was the age and the time. I didn't feel like I had a reason to go back to the kid music because he was already so epic as an adult star.
I don't mean Jackson 5. I mean the Jacksons. Like after the Jackson 5 when they was the Jacksons and everybody was grown.
Oh, I don't know none of that music.
Yes, you do. You know, don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Blame it on the Boogie's a Jackson song. Heartbreak Hotel was a Jackson song.
Heartbreak Hotel.
The thing is, a lot of us as young people that wasn't alive for that, we don't know the difference when it went from Jackson 5 to Jacksons.
Yeah, I really don't. I just proved it.
And because Jermaine was married to the Gordy, so he stayed over there at Motown, and they left, and that's when I learned all of this since the movie.
Yeah.
Randy then joined the group, and they became the Jacksons.
Cute.
And then that's when, like, let me list off, because this is an educational podcast. Because I didn't think I knew they songs like that neither. Okay, Can You Feel It? Everybody know that. Mm-hmm. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. You know that song, right?
Yeah, you're having a ball though. That's why I was smiling.
How this song go? It's called Show You the Way to Go. That's a big song too.
I don't think I know that one.
Yes, you do. Hold on.
Black people name stuff differently. So let
me show you the way to go. It's sampled all the time. If you heard it, you know that song. Probably. Let me show you. I'm about to play it because you know it and you about to be annoyed. Because you know it.
I just know, sadly, the only reason I know Heartbreak Hotel is because Ghetto DC, when my father was leading Rare Essence, they did Heartbreak Hotel and Lady in My Life.
I think I learned Heartbreak Hotel as an adult because from a sample.
Oh, I do know this song.
I knew you would know that. Like, we all know the songs, but we don't know that we know the songs. And then let's dance, let's shout.
And I thought that was a solo Michael Jackson song for a very long time too.
I be thinking all of them be solo mics, but whole time it be family.
Beyonce did the same thing to Destiny's Child. I get it.
And it's
no shade, no Charles Wade, no paid in an Escalade.
This man really do say anything, y'all. But yeah, moral of the story is Michael Jackson, wake up. Oh, I have one other thing to say.
What?
Gen Z just finding out that Michael Jackson used to be like had like decades of fame.
Oh.
And the lust levels on social media are crazy. The memes and the comments of like any clip, like somebody made a montage of him biting his bottom lip. And everybody know Mike do look good when he bite that bottom lip. No, regardless of the complexion. That's always gonna hit.
I'm just so tired of the world being wrapped up in lust. Like, I'm so happy that my friends are opting to send me like dance and art videos now, because ain't but so much TNA in the world. Like, I mean, all right.
Speaking of TNA, but for
okay, now
fabulous job.
Let's talk about that. First of all, I'm gonna say it again.
Fabulous job, but for
fabulous butt. I think that he needs to book some more roles now. Strike while the iron is hot. He is not only a great performer and can mimic the hell out of his uncle, he is a good actor. He did so good in that movie.
No, it was moments where I was like, are you Michael?
Does he know?
Does he know? Like it was the small things.
Nuance fish.
That you were like, oh my God, like Mike used to do that. Mike would move his hand like that. Mike would do his eyes like that. Like everybody was great I have a meme of that dad. I've been waiting for the right time to drop in your inbox. I can't wait for the moment to present itself.
I'm scared. Is it?
You should be. The meme is horrifying and it is so funny.
Joe Jackson has single-handedly given more children nightmares than Candyman and Freddy Krueger. I'ma keep saying it. Scary Spice.
It's the light eyes and the open mouth.
What else is going on? Cynthia, please take hold of these mics. Yeah, Fat movie. Go see it again, over and over again. If you haven't seen it and you listening to this, if you are under the sound of the cast voice, go do yourself a service and see Michael. It was good. Don't listen to Twitter. The cast will also be in person soon and very soon. By the time this come out, I'm going to be there. Ruth's Picnic is this weekend. I just got excited today. And I just got excited today because I don't want to go. I just have this thing where I don't be pressed until it's time. Cause
until it's too far out.
Yeah, the getting ready for it is the taxing part. I wish I could just twitch my nose and blink and be there, dressed and ready.
Bewitched.
That's a reference.
My show.
Yeah. Now that the plans are planning and the people are popping up, I'm excited because also the lineup. I mean, I know Steph don't care. Jay-Z being a headliner means something to me. Erykah Badu being a headliner means something to me. But then the Kehlani and Brandiness of it all, I can't wait to hold hands with Dre and cry to Unlearn in person. I just bonding, real friendship, sisterhood, weeps on camera like Quadria. It's just Destin Conrad, Corinne Bailey Ray. I've never seen Corinne Bailey Ray live.
Oh, she's good.
K1 and this new song that I can't stop playing on YouTube, Touch Myself, a song.
Yeah, she gets it. And she said leave her alone, y'all.
Yeah, I don't like that y'all are calling her music Strap and B. We get it. She's a dyke. So what? So what? A hit.
You said, so what else is going on?
And what about
Starting to pay, Cynthia.
Yeah, it's just going to be a time in the Lord. And I'm ready for that. Are you ready for that? I'm ready for that. But
I know. I actually, what am I going to do with myself this weekend while you're going to be down to the roots?
Your itinerary be packed or will be fast, just like me. You'll be fine.
I'm being fake, y'all. I got
a slew of things to do.
Slew.
Ain't you going to see Bilal?
He's doing a 25th anniversary artist talk on Friday.
Ooh, you get to pick the brain.
So I will be there as somebody who I can claim that me and my god sister, we were the first people in Philadelphia to purchase the CD. How do I know this? Because we were going to community college. We were in high school. We were taking college classes at community. And there was a record store across the street from the community college. We went in there days before. We were like, hey, we know the Bilal album is coming out on, I don't remember if it was a Tuesday or Friday. I don't remember when they switched the days. But we were like, so when are y'all getting it? And they're like, when are y'all for real getting it? And he told us the shipment date. And we knew what time the store opened. And we sat outside. He opened the box and handed us the CDs out of the box, the cardboard box. So this is going to be a very special night. I'm going to be very emotional. I'm coming from work, so I'm like, where can I throw a piece of hair on or a look? In between.
Get your look together from desk to dinner.
Listen. So I am I'm out of my mind excited to see Bilal talk about my favorite album. Now, it should have been me interviewing because I need to know. I have very specific questions that I know probably not gonna get asked because people are not as nerdy as me and Muse. I want to know what happened at this, the 3 minute and 46 mark of when did you call? I made that number up, but I'm just saying, it's certain things like that I need to know.
What's a real question you want to ask him?
That is a real question. I just have to get the exact point. Like, I want to know what was what was this in a vocal production meeting? Was this a pre-thought out run? Did he just do it on some freestyle? How many takes did he get before he liked how that run sounded? Like, I have questions like that. Because why would you do that, Bilal? Why would you sound like a flute and then sing better than everybody that ever existed in 2001?
Yeah.
And did you know that you were about to do that?
Did he know?
Did you know? Did you know you were going to be the standard? Like, come
on. Well, excited for Philly. Record the whole thing like I be doing at the concert so we can put it on the cast. Phones will be out.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there early so I can be right in the front. I'm not playing with these little piece of last minute fans. Like, no, if you wasn't down to the TLA in 2000 before the album came out and he did the whole album, but we ain't know because we only knew the one single, you can't be in the front.
New fans to the back.
Period. And I think Jasmine might have opened up for him that night.
Sing. What she do around midnight? Because I pass out.
And you know that was round midnight, braid your hair era too.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. If you don't know Jasmine from Round Midnight and braid my hair, and we talking about the first Round Midnight, not the one that got released like a year ago. The first girl.
The first Round Midnight, when people ain't know who she was except that little girl that was on Apollo going off. Also, Silent Tears. That's not the name. Something with tears in it. A song.
I know she's talking about.
You do, exactly. That run she do in the beginning when she was like, if
yeah.
you could read my mind, it'll be the perfect time. Yes. She said, don't be a fool like the rest. Give me 100%. Sing.
The way you sing it made it sound like a Duran song. I'm crying.
Oh, I hate that for me, but love that for him because sing Duran. I was trying to get my Jasmine imitation on wrong vocalist.
Come on, wrong doll.
But yeah, I was like, let's catch up real quick because we ain't been together on the mics, but I mean, text every day, all day, and be on each other's nerves bad.
The thing is, we really don't be on each other's nerves. We just be on each other's nerves from laughing too much, y'all. We don't want the cast to think we be at odds. We don't be at odds. We just be on each other's nerves because it's like, why would you text me something funny?
Yeah, because I should have been serious in this exact moment, and now I can't. Like, I just be trying to be a star in the constellation of adult, and Stephanie will pop up, and then I'm a child again.
You know, somebody got to bring the whimsy.
Listen, because the people don't have enough fun. What happened to whimsy? What happened to fun? I still dance when I go outside.
I still dance in the shower and in my room.
I mean, be careful, but I get it. Some other stuff is going on, so we can slide into Muse with Vibe has decided to go back in print. You've got that vibe. So not that Vibe, but Vibe magazine, everybody. The premier Black publication of the 90s will have magazines back on shelves starting this June. First of all, work, Black media. I'm excited for this. I feel like working in print, working in news, working in all of that stuff, like in my 9-to-5-ish life, and like interning at Complex and like just running that resume down. It's been sad to see some of our major publications just ghost. Like they don't exist. They only have a digital footprint, if that. So I don't know as much about what brought this on, but I'm excited to see how it goes and what happens. Because Vibe was the doll. I remember collecting them. I remember coveting the covers. I remember just being pressed every time your favorite was on there. And the articles and the journalism was fab. It was top tier back then. So excited to see them come back, and had to put that on the docket because we don't have that type of stuff anymore. Like you get to hold it.
Yeah, I mean, y'all know I love Vibe. I brought my vibes out anytime we talk about somebody that had a cover I just hope that it's done to the same level of excellence as it was before.
Yeah.
And I hope that it's Black people writing.
No shade. No shadada.
No shadada.
That is key and that is pointed. And if y'all need people, hire the cast. Cause look.
Look, for bookings.
For bookings. We'll unearth some old Saint Heron articles for that ass. Also, since we've been like, I don't know, not on hiatus, but Steph was at homecoming and I was asleep. But Euphoria is back. I'm a big fan of that show. I didn't expect to like this new season as much as I do. But Stephanie had brought up Zendaya. I be saying her name wrong and it's like bad because I have too much history with her now. But Zendaya the other day and just talking about her lore and her fame. So I was like, let's bring this to the cast because in my mind, people don't go up and go off about her as an actual actress. They just go up and go off about her because she looks nice. But she's actually like a really good actress to me. And at the time of her onset, when she was still Disney Nickelodeon cunt, I liked some of the music back then too. But Steph says she don't think that the people really see it.
No, what I was seeing was I think she has a really interesting career because Zendaya is so famous. Like everybody, like, she's a household name, right?
Yeah.
But it's so interesting that like it seems like people can't like it's I don't know how to describe it. Mm-hmm. It's like, you know, when somebody is super, super, super famous, but there's not like a one thing that you can be like, this is like the thing.
It's not just one thing that's got them tripping. I see what you're saying.
Like, you know, I can't align nobody with Michael Jackson, so let me not even.
Yeah, nobody is Michael.
Yeah. I was about to get on my own nerves with that. I don't know. Like sometimes when you have a thought and it's fresh in your mind, you can talk about it. But now that it's not fresh, I can't really. Like y'all get what I'm saying? Like she's famous, but it's like she's
for who?
If she okay, I think what I was saying was like, if Zendaya never made anything else, I don't think the world is wrapped up in her enough to be like, where's Zendaya? Which is weird because she's famous.
No, I get it. It took me a minute to understand like where you were going. And we were just having like a normal conversation. I actually don't even know how she came up. But for me, I think that it also has a lot to do with just the outside landscape and our extraneous circles. Like, I don't know any regular everyday people that don't know Zendaya. I'm gonna say her name right one day. I think it's Zendaya.
Okay.
But at the same time, I know that they don't necessarily know why she's famous. But like you said, she's a household name. Everybody knows her, but they're not necessarily her supporters or her true fans. And I know that those people exist. I just don't personally know who they are. Like, she got critical acclaim for that movie Challengers. I don't know nobody that's seen that movie, but I know a lot of people went to see that movie. Oh, you seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Well, I know Steph. And I know people who grew up on Disney, Nickelodeon, etc. when she was a child star, and they know her from that. I also know people who just know her because Law used to take her everywhere and dress her up. Like, but that is where the household nameness came in before she started.
Was the law of it all.
The law of it all. It was.
Yeah, that's so crazy to me because she's done so much in her acting career. Most people would just be like, oh, her-in-law. Not like Challengers, not Dune, not the drama, which I also saw. Did you see the drama?
I saw the beginning of it. I was being illegal and I fell asleep. But I do want to finish it because I enjoy her acting. Like, she's killing it on Euphoria and has been for 3 seasons. I quietly think, and no spoilers, but it's going in the direction of they might kill her ass off. But I don't even know how that's going to shape up for a show where she's the main character, you know? Like, are they going to bring it back? The season finale is this weekend, and it don't say series finale. It say season finale. But it's given she's not coming out of this episode unscathed. So I don't know. But and I have my own grievances with that show too, because it'd be a lot. But the guy that's the head of it, director, founder, creator, he just is very polarizing. And on one side, I like his art, and I think he can do a excellent job depicting what people go through from a addiction standpoint. But I also be like, is he well? And the answer usually be no when I have to ask questions like that. So
it definitely usually be no.
yeah, I think the moral of this story is Zendaya's rise to household namery came from, and Law says this, he literally would just dress her up and make her go to stuff. Like whether she had a reason to be, no movie out, no new single, no reason, no nomination, just she's invited and she's going to look bomb. And that did something, I think, for her career because everybody don't go see boy stuff movies. Dune is nerdy, Star Trek, Star Wars, boy stuff cunt. And then everybody don't watch Euphoria, but it is like a critically acclaimed show on HBO. And in these movies that we have brought up, they might have like award buzz, Oscar nomination, whatever. Like they might be in those categories, but they be white people movies too.
I was gonna say African American not going.
Yeah, like,
and it's no shade.
It's not. I just think that that's where she kind of is placed. So she do have a really interesting career, but we can't negate the fame just because we don't know why people know her to be famous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I would like a new song. Honestly, I like her music. Speaking of ghetto, though. The internet.
I know it's not too ghetto.
Faith, come on the cast.
No, for real. Because I got minute 127 in this song and minute 215 in it. We should have a segment called Minute by Minute where we talk about specific seconds on a song.
Minute, man.
And why they will go off so bad.
That could be a full episode. Don't give me no ideas. I will put it on the docket.
See?
But the ghetto thing that I was bringing up was the internet made this funny the other day, and they was like, Megan finally went to go see the lady. Why was the lady Solange? Because they posted pictures on vacation together. That is funny to me. I don't know where they were, but beautiful scenery, fan pics. Love when Solange pop out for the pop out. And Megan, we've already talked about the rest and relaxation that you need. So I'm just glad there was some sand in them toes. Live for that. Also, on the ground reporting, Megan was seen, it's given spotted, XOXO, Gossip Girl. Megan was spotted with Travis Scott. Put the music out. If they're working together, I will lose my mind. Like, I've been saying this entire time since we started talking about Megan on the show. I want the top tier producers to get behind her. And Travis Scott is up there in terms of that for me personally.
And I think he'll push her to try different sounds.
Mm-hmm. It's just like, I finally got a song with Don Toliver and Doja Cat on that F1 soundtrack. I really want Don Toliver to produce for Doja Cat.
Ooh, that would be sexy.
You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I had to throw that in there because, girl, what y'all doing? Also, Tinashe New Era loading. Speaking of,
are y'all ready for us to be insufferable?
We're gonna get on.
Are y'all ready?
Are you ready for that?
So this is about to get real insufferable around here. Okay.
It's about to be a girl fight. Like,
also, shout out to Destin Conrad.
Fab, a tour.
This artist. This is the Euro tour tee because I saw him in London. The day before, this year, this time, or 2 years ago, this time, we was out there, child, with Destin.
Talking Doja
and around. Doja having a ball. Shout out to UK Jamal, who needs to come on the cast because he's doing a summer playlist, and we need to bring him more here to talk about it.
Let's chat.
Speaking of this, made me think I need to go back and see if the R&B representatives have some Jackson's episodes in the archive to tap into, because one of my favorite pastimes is listening to an album I haven't listened to in a long time and then going to see if the R&B representatives did an episode on it. And so I need to go back in the archive and see if they got some Jackson's episodes. If y'all don't follow R&B representatives on YouTube, y'all not following the right people. Like, these is real music scholars. And they be knowing their stuff from past decades. So yeah, I need to do that. I need to do that this weekend, is to see if they got some Jackson's content.
I'm actually sure that they do, but I also love how you so wrapped up in Michael, he came back. Nobody's Michael. I keep saying it. But okay. Tinashe, in some worlds, is a Michael to me.
I mean, no.
So
the thing is, you're not wrong.
Not hashtag not no. I think that this era is about to do something like song for song for song, the way that Nasty did something. And Nasty wasn't even the song to do it. But the snippets and the previews and the performance, I guess she's been doing as a DJ, like her Coachella set. She has something somewhere else. She's been talking about it on the red carpets. This Easy song, Too Easy, it's going to feel like summertime. Now, I know the gays, days, and strays have been going up for Spend It. Carisha really do got a hit on her hands with Spend It, and I'm sad to say I enjoy it. Even all of the little renditions that have popped up, like the girls are covering it down.
That second verse spoke to me. It set me up, and I had to concede. Because y'all know I fell out with, Carisha's my favorite rapper for about 5 years straight.
I hate that you're not lying.
But I had to fall out with her because I stand on principle.
I get it. I just didn't have any interest in liking them as solo artists because I didn't like them as a group. And then this came out and it keep getting played when I'm at stuff having a ball, and it don't make me not have a ball. The girls on Poor Minds was like, what's bigger than the ball? Because I want to have that. I be having more fun than the ball. What's better than the ball?
Funny.
That is funny. I love them girls. So this Too Easy song is going to take, it's very different, but for me, it'll take the place of Spend It. Because I do want to know where all the scammers at. And I would like a boosting bitch. I've been saying that. Y'all keep going down to the Montclair store, ruining the windows.
I need some Gucci slides for the summer.
Tom Ford, most recent collection, give it all here. Somebody need to start stealing.
I love boosters.
Shout out to Boots Riley and Kiki Palmer.
The Boots Ben Riley.
Somebody irritated.
I'm going to see that tonight, actually.
Okay. Me and Steph might need to go to the movies while I'm there in Philly, but I don't know if we're going to have time. I want to see that too. Somebody put a picture in one of my group chats of Boots Riley and was like, at first glance, I thought this was Muse. All light-skinned people with hair don't look the same. Okay. I just had to get that off my chest. Yeah, I'm just ready for Tinashe. That's the only reason that I brought all of that up. The Too Easy snippet goes off in a way that I will be partying to, even if I have to do it alone, because I know the DJs around here not going to play it.
I listened to Cash Race for the first time in some months yesterday, and I had it on repeat for an hour.
Remember
I kept running back the beat change.
Remember when that was one of the songs that Corey would just put in the chat unprompted?
It's a cash race.
Always.
You in last place. Still making his back to back to back to back to back to back.
AKA a pop star, AKA a problem. So Doll has been a pop star.
I'm chilling now, but when that album come, y'all, it's about to get real annoying on the cast.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. I hate some of the discourse that I've been seeing, but I like that the real fans are refuting it, because people have been saying, oh, this is new for her, or Charlie XCX really made everybody want to do pop, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, the thing about Tinashe is she been the same girl this whole time. She just keep getting better, and y'all are late.
She's been mother for a century and counting.
I'm crying because that was what the tweet said. Shout out to the Fucci. Farron said, Tinashe is mother to most. Period.
Well, she should get merch that says Mother to most. Like the front just say like Tinashe, like right here in the back say Mother to most. I would buy that today.
And so would every girl in Korea and Koreatowns nationwide. Because she definitely taught the girls how to K-pop, and she black. But yeah, I can't wait. Don't try to discredit my girl's pop starness, because what other one would it be? I saved this bullet for last for a reason, because my God, today. Light-skinned man, and like, again, we don't all look alike. But I'm just tired of them languishing in the lyrics. Like, it's too much neck. It's too much Taquita. I don't know who's worse, Drake or Chris Brown. In several ways. Get into that.
Catch.
And then let's talk about Chris Brown first, because I could get him out the way a little faster, since I don't like his album as much. I know Steph hasn't listened to Drake, so let's touch and agree on someone. Did you see that the Facebook aunts and uncles and gunkles was on our line because of that post that I put up, where, you know, I do this thing, y'all, where I truncate Chris Brown albums because I don't have time to listen to 1,000 multiple times. So I give him one harsh critique of a listen, and I check off out of my iTunes the songs that don't need to be there. Something that he should have done in the sequencing and editing room with them 800 songs on his laptop. So this album, I think, has 27 songs, and it's not self-titled, but it's called Brown. I whittled it down to a cute 14.
Fab. I'm saying like I ain't see it. The graphic is the key to me with the cross-outs. Like, mute.
I don't know who it was in the comments when we posted it, but they was like, the cross-outs got me dying.
Real bad.
Cross
when he sent the graphics for joint approval, I fell out. I dropped the phone because I was laughing so bad.
The thing,
so
bad. Saying Lanithia. Mm-hmm. The thing is, I don't think that Chris Brown make bad music. I think that Chris Brown has too many ideas, and I think the business of music has gotten to him and a lot of other people. So they inundate us with a bajillion songs per project so that there's no way in hell that they won't have good streams. That, to me, is the sacrificial lamb of the art itself, though. Like, do you care about singing? Is singing bringing home the bacon, like Shirley Ralph said? Is you just doing your shoulda, coulda, wouldas on the corner? Or, like, is this the best version of your album? And I don't think that this was. This, to me, was probably the most that I've ever had to check off, because it's people that still haven't listened to the full Heartbreak on a Full Moon. And that was my...
That's crazy. That's a top 3 Chris album.
Not for real. Like,
to the cast.
To the cast. The last album I didn't have to touch at all was probably X. Anything since then, Heartbreak on a Full Moon is a standout star in the batch of the afters. This one, I shouldn't have been able to cut out so much. And I think it's either songs...
I didn't touch Royalty too much.
But Royalty was a short album for Chris.
That's true.
Like,
that's true.
Discover is still my hit and my shit.
On my ashy elbow. Or just the light make it look ashy.
It was the light. Just give me the light.
What's that dance they used to be doing? The California kids?
Push it. No, that ain't it.
No, that's not the song. But y'all know, if you from out there, you know, if you went to HBCU, you know, they used to be
it's like... the flex. Hit them with that flex. Ain't that it?
Black people do anything.
I don't live in Atlanta no more, so some of that country stuff don't exist in my life. They don't. I just want Chris to revise, rehash, reload, remix Rihanna a little bit more. Because there are songs that I really, really, really enjoy. And then there's songs where I feel like he's whining. I don't think that Chris Brown is in a place to be singing about a honey pack. We know your history with women. You shouldn't be talking about stuff like that anymore. You too big and grown and you got too many charges. I also don't know if we are the right people to agree from a cast perspective on those songs where he's talking about how everybody just hate him so much. You did that to yourself. So don't nobody need music about that. Like, you brought some of the vitriol and the perception change for your career and your like status as a celebrity onto yourself. So because I have this conflict with my fandom for him, and like I'm not paying to go see that concert, I'm not like doing certain stuff in support, I still owe it to, I guess, myself and people who listen to our show to actually like listen to the music. But I kind of wanted to respond to some of them aunts in our comments. First of all, y'all was on Facebook. That is an automatic slide because we posted it on Instagram. I don't even touch our Facebook. It just happens. It's like by osmosis because Mark Zuckerberg bought Instagram. I didn't actually go to Facebook and post that. So since y'all elderly and y'all want to be on that platform, talk amongst yourselves. It's not a great album. And I, as a person who likes Chris Brown's music, I can say that. It's too many songs. It's a behemoth of an undertaking to listen to, and you should be better than that at this point. Let me slide into Miss Aubrella.
That's what we be calling my goddaughter.
I just call Drake that because his name is Aubrey, and Aubrey O'Day say that about herself. Gay. So Drake's 3-project Stunner is also a very heavy undertaking to listen to. Because it's a grower and not a shower, I had less edits, so I didn't feel like I needed to do what I do for Chris for Drake. If y'all want that from me, just, I don't know, DM me. I'll tell you my favorites. I'm not doing all that for him. And I think that it kind of goes to show something that I was saying before when it came down to him and Kendrick. Maybe not this batch of music, but he's not hurting for nothing by losing that battle. The people are still buying and caring about their music. They're listening to it. They're streaming it. And he's doing well on the charts. It's like 42 songs from the Iceman trilogy that appear on the Hot 100. He claims that 9 of the top 10 spots, because he does have 9 songs in the top 10, or at a point did. He claims that that extends his all-time top 10 record, which that's funny, but he might not be wrong. And then, I don't know, it's like, it's too many songs, but if you listen to them as 3 different projects, it's not as annoying. He also talking about shit that I don't care about, and he's also whining. There are hardcore heavy-duty rap songs where he acting like he that nigga and he not. And I just don't need that from him, because Heartbreak Drake is where I slide in. And there are a lot of songs on the Heartbreak Drake one, which is Habibi, that I really like. There's a lot of songs on Iceman that I really like. But some of the topical nature of it, I just can't really get behind. Because you lost, so what? It's literally just that. Like, stop whining about it. You're still at the top. You're still the golden boy of rap. It's not like people just looking at you like you weird because you did some weird shit. You could probably hear me slap my leg. I hate that. My favorite of the 3 is Maid of Honor. That's where the party starts. It's like More Life and honestly Nevermind mix. So the internet is saying that he got an album for the straights, an album for the girls, and an album for the gays. And I'm cross-pollinating between all 3 because I don't know. I'm every man. This all in me. But
a Renaissance black man.
You heard it here first, like MTV News. Having 9 songs in the top 10 of Billboard is a feat enough for you to shut up about this Kendrick thing, I think.
But is it a real 9 songs? You get what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of people streaming because your album just came out, so that you have songs on the charts. Not the same thing as Michael Jackson got 9 songs on the charts.
I love how Michael Jackson came back up. But I know like, what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if your song isn't on, like, that's why I don't understand how these charts work and all that. Because if your song isn't on the radio, it don't got all the play and blah 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 blah. Of course, it's gonna be in the top whatever, because it just came out and everybody's listening to it. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that like those songs are all gonna fall off as the album ages week by week by week.
We will see how well it does and if it has the staying power to really shut the girls up. But I don't think this is a classic Drake. I don't think any of the three are classic Drake albums. I think that it's something for everybody and it's something for nobody at the same time. I understand if you just have like relinquished your rights to Drake and you paying it. But I also like that a lot of people gave it a chance and it was given, oh wait. So that's where I'm at with it. Both them niggas think that they Michael Jackson in their own way. Drake got the fucking the glove on the Iceman cover. Nobody's Michael. Chris Brown, they've been saying that you was Michael Jackson or the second coming of since the beginning began. But we all know what happened in 2009 and you sullied your legacy. You're not Michael either. So I put them in this category of let me see what it's going to give. And only one of them won. Because I haven't gone back to Chris Brown since I did that truncation. And I'm still listening to Drake. He not my now playing, but he could be because that's how much I've still been listening to it. Like it's actually not bad. And the songs I didn't like upon first listen, they all right. Take Sexy Red out the studio. Everybody. I don't like neither one of her features. But other than that, I'm kind of okay with it. But the songs that are on the top 10, Stephanie not gonna listen to them, but I just feel obligated. Ran to Atlanta, which is funny in title because of what Kendrick has said, and Feature and Future, which is confusing the nation because Future kind of ignited the beginning of the start of the beef with Kendrick on that feature. Whisper My Name and Shebang are number 3 and number 4 respectively. Then randomly, National Treasures, which is another one of my favorites. Dust, which I think he's kind of going off on DJ Mustard. Too Hard for the Radio, which they kind of been saying that he stole. The TikTokers are all over that song because apparently there's this LA rapper who basically did it first. Make Them Pay, which is one of my favorite songs. So yeah, a shitload of them are on Billboard. Like you have 42 on there in total and 9 in the top 10. I would like for that to mean enough to Aubrey Graham for him to leave us alone about Kendrick. Because I'm still going to be playing GNX and Damn, and I'm still going to go to the concert. Like you can't make me not be a Kendrick fan. But Kendrick also didn't make most Drake fans not be his fan either. So shut up. I just want everyone to stop whining. I think. That's all. Final thoughts, Seth?
Are we done talking about people who I don't even know exist?
Yes, we can slide into now playing now.
You know.
Stephanie said, when is it over, love?
Look, I'm over here doing work emails. I said, well, music's going off. You know, when I'm not scrolling Michael Jackson and Jackson family content, I am still listening to New Kehlani. I'm grown. I'm not a teen.
The back is the 4th.
I ain't going back and forth tonight, okay? Still listening to Kehlani. I done forced the spirit of Justine Skye onto the pole studio.
Good.
To the point where one of my instructors, she's in this like monthly showcase and she performed to a new Justine song from the album. Because I was like, y'all, we gotta listen to Justine. We gotta listen to Justine in class. We gotta listen to Justine in class. So Justine, come on the cast. We've been advocating for you since the Purple Here.
Mm-hmm. Collide, yep.
So come on the cast so we can talk about everything. But Song is definitely still my contender for Song of the Summer. Mm-hmm. However, it's a nasty battle now for Song of the Summer. Cause Jalen Josie and Freak.
A song.
The way I made a playlist with just them 2 songs and let's repeat.
No, we might need to actually twirl an episode in honor of Tinashe, about pop black girls, because Jalen Josie got enough beats on this R&B ass album to be considered in the conversation. There's also that Jay Stevens girl. We talk about.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to spend more time with Jay Stevens. I want to spend more time with Natanya.
Natanya's music is cute. Yeah, the pop is back.
And the girls are having a ball. They're having what? More than a ball.
More than a ball.
But can I just say, Jalen Josie, I knew she was going to be something great when she opened up for Ari Lennox. Yeah. Not the tour that just passed, but the tour before that.
Yes.
She sang the Fillmore Into Rubble.
No, real bad. The Fillmore here as well.
See? Fillmore state to state. Her tone is just so crazy. But if you want to know my top songs from her album Serial Romantic, it's Heart and Strings. I love that song so much. It's so cute. It's so sweet. Freak is top contender for Song of the Summer. Truce.
Best song on that project. I said that last episode. It is the best song on the project. Truce is everything. That consistent, like, strum of the guitar that kind of reminds you of the Elton John sample in Deep Inside that Mary always is. It's like a piano and a guitar. Mm-hmm. And then Sweet Life from Frank Ocean, like that consistent, like don't everything to me.
Won't Force You. Beyonce, somebody tell her about this song. I need a cover. That is a fab country song.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody tell Beyonce about that song. Beyonce should have stole that song. Won't Force You is so good. Also, I wouldn't mind if somebody told Fantasia about it.
You know what? I like when you do this. You do this thing where I start to do the math and in the vocal chords, and it turned into an equation of sing.
See?
Yeah.
And my last top song that y'all got listed was Out of My Body.
You like all my cuts. I'm living.
He's out of my body. So yeah, Jalen Josie, girl, come get your baddie chain and your Song of the Summer chain, because you did that.
Natalie Dunn was like,
did that. Look, I'm about to take my wig off and put it in the camera.
What's that gif? I think it's K. Michelle, and she just like pulling her wig back and smiling.
That's yeah, it is K. A previous face.
I mean, the liquid facelift is fab. I'm not mine. She invented facial balancing. It's no shade.
She looks great.
Yeah, she do. We need to discuss offline her presence on Real Housewives of Atlanta, because I thought I liked it. I thought I was going to like it a little more than I do.
Oh, no, we need to set a call for tomorrow.
Yeah, no shade.
We need to get to the root ball of that immediate.
Yeah, it's a lot going on with that. And then maybe we'll have some findings and we can bring that to the cast too. She is a musician. So for my now plan, and I'm about to pitch this lady for the cast. Come talk to us. Nomi, Nomi, has this 4-song EP called Sweet Talk.
Ooh.
Baby. And when I tell you Sweet Talk, the title track sounds like something off of Nerd's debut album, No One Ever Really Dies, like the self-titled of it all, the one with Run to the Sun, the one with Tape You, the one with Rockstar, the one with Lap Dance, because you can get this lap dance here for free.
You can get this lap dance here for free.
And then she does this, like, the bridge sounds like the bridge from Touch, but I don't know who these people are, but the Neptunes and the spirit of the Neptunes are wailing through the studio on this girl. And she's not a one-trick pony. Like, it don't all sound like that either. There's some very heartfelt moments on the album. I mean, EP. It's an EP. It's short enough. I know that this is an EP, because, you know, sometimes I don't know. But I see you kikiing in the comments and on me when I bring your name up. You coming on the cast. Listen to Sweet Talk immediately after this. Like, everybody and staff. Like, it's a great song. Because it sounds like new 702, but with the more hardcore production from, like, the more, like, punky and like grungier production from NERD side of the Neptunes. It's everything. It could have been ripped straight off of Neptunes Presents the Clones and you would never know. So that's that. Gnarls Barkley's album is also really good.
They dropped a new album?
Yes. Oh. And I'm late talking about it because we just, one, ain't record, and two, it wasn't top of mind once Ray was out. I needed to get her off my chest. So they got a song with Juicy J called Cyberbully, and in parentheses it say yayo, everything. Oh. It sounds like Goody Mob. Like it don't even give. Oh. Yeah, like CeeLo is on some other shit. And you know, I always say if I could sing a little bit better than I could, I would want to sing like CeeLo. That thing is going off on this album. I don't know what's better, Perfect Time or Cyberbully, but those are my top two songs on this project. It's so good to me. And a departure from what you expect to hear from Gnarls Barkley. I feel like they thought it's been enough time. We could kind of switch it up. They changed the game for Lisa.
Change the game like we survive.
We won't talk about how I just found
FJZ, but I love saying it.
Lord. I'll keep him off of the slideshow that I'm going to put together for Roots recap.
Cute. Lovely wife.
Oh, yeah, she's fab. And me and Jess will be looking through the crowd to see where she's hiding, too.
Because she will be there.
She will be there. You know for sure. And then lastly, I'm, of course, listening to Drake. I have top songs on there, too, if anyone cares. But I really like Whole Phase. Of course, I like Whole Phase.
Something to think about.
And I really like Outside Tweaking. Cheetah Print is kind of cheesy, but it's a good song. Is
Lotto on here?
No, she's not actually.
Another reason why I don't like Drake. See how easy it is with that man.
Like I said, Maid of Honor is the top of the three, so I'll just give you, those are my favorites from there. And then I have not stopped listening to Kehlani. If she don't book me as a backup dancer for the rest of the tour after she see me in the audience at Roots, it's going to be a problem of public concern because the tour announcement did happen and we will be there.
Fab.
Like, I don't know.
Well,
be crazy.
By the time we record again, y'all hear from us again, we will have gone to see A$AP Rocky in summer. So we'll have much to discuss on top of Roots.
Yeah. I'm just happy to be excited about stuff. The sun is coming out tomorrow, like Annie. Like in real life and just in my life, you know?
I get it.
Because look, we are down here in hell with Trump, and you got to find joy in something.
Ain't that it?
Can I get an amen up in here? Where's RuPaul? She should come in the cast too.
Well, on that note, y'all
know where to find us. This has been another episode of this ridiculousness at the Psyce.
Come on the cast. Come on the cast.
Yeah, I'm actually going to jump on stage because he said.
Actually, let me get my guys. So hold on, this little post is kind of cut. Hold on.
That's gonna be your cover pic on the thumbnail.
Let me get the lighter right. Hold on, let me get the lighter right for you, Dusty.
I'm so tired of talking to this lady. Like I said, thank y'all for coming out. God bless and good night. This has been another episode of this bullshit. That's Steph. I'm Muse. She's crazy. I'm not. Follow us everywhere at the Psyce Podcast. This is bye.
That was crazy. Can I say something ghetto for 3 seconds?
Always.